Welcome back. And the hearing on the Janmabhumi Babri Masjid has begun in the Supreme Court. It's a crucial case that comes up. In fact, a three-judge Supreme Court bench headed by the new Chief Justice of India, Deepak Mishra, is hearing the batch of petition that challenges the Allahabad High Court. Subramaniam Swamy, in fact, one of the main petitioners who challenged the High Court order on the grounds that there was no plea to divide the land equally, has demanded the right to worship to be restored. So an important hearing, the hearing in this 2 decades old case. It's a hearing that is coming after 7 years after the Allahabad High Court divided the disputed land equally between the 3 petitioners. That's Ram Lalla, the Sunni Waqf Board and the Nirmohi Akhada. The land that was divided among the 3 parties equally, that case now being heard by the Supreme Court after the Supreme Court had stayed the Allahabad High Court order. So some important news and the development, the update that is coming to this news is that the hearing has already begun. National Affairs Editor Rahul Srivastava joins us for more on this. So Rahul, it's a crucial hearing. It's a 2-decade-old case. We've just seen so much happening to the Ayodhya dispute case. What can one expect today or in the coming days?
Avantika, what we can say that a long protracted legal battle has reached another milestone and a long road lies ahead. It was on October 1st, 2010 that the High Court, after nearly 60 years actually, that the dispute over the Ayodhya land, 2.7 acre of land, had reached the courts, that the first verdict had come from the High Court. Now, such is the complexity of the case and such is the evidence that one of the judges of the 3-judge bench of the High Court had said that it can never be conclusively proved that who holds the title to that disputed site. And that is why it was perhaps one of the best solutions which the judiciary could have come up with, that there was a 3-way division of the disputed land,
yes,
in which it was said, the 3 judges had said, and there was a sense of unanimity over the one fact, 2 facts in fact. One, that there should be a 3-way division, and second, that the idols which are currently in a makeshift temple should remain where the central dome of the disputed structure, that is the Babri Mosque, was. This was the sense of unanimity, although the 2 other judges were of the view that that place was the birthplace of Lord Ram.
Yes.
The others had said that a structure did exist there and was demolished largely to build a mosque by Mir Baki, the general of Babur, the Emperor of India at that time. But the fact remains that that was perhaps the best solution.
Right.
The 3 parties who were supposed to agree and to the High Court verdict did not actually at that time, and every one of them approached the Supreme Court for a solution. The Supreme Court has taken its time, and now the hearing has begun.
Yes.
What in between the judiciary had tried, in fact the last Chief Justice of India had personally offered that he is ready to mediate if the parties involved in the dispute for so many years and so many decades are ready for an out-of-court settlement. But then nobody agreed, and now the hearing has started. Now what will be interesting, that the entire legal presentations by various parties,
yes,
as far as the title suit is concerned, will begin all over again. The High Court judgment is a benchmark. Of course, there is a ASI finding in 2003 which said that the temple did exist there.
Absolutely.
All these elements will play out all over again. Now, while a legal case does take its own time, what will be interesting, Avantika, will be the kind of political play out each time there is a hearing. Janmabhumi temple movement, which had largely been relegated to the political fringes. Say, for example, the BJP's 2014 poll manifesto had it on the 42nd page as a brief mention.
Yes.
It was not the main issue. Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself did not, all through the campaign, raise the Ram temple issue. During the 2017 UP election, he did not raise it.
No,
but then
absolutely,
this court case will bring back Ram Janmabhumi, the focus back on a movement. Now it will be interesting when the verdict comes. If it does come closer to the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, it will be a different story altogether.
That's an interesting point you make, Rahul, that how this court hearing could perhaps bring the focus back to the Janmabhumi Babri Masjid dispute. Anand Patel is also with us, and Anand, today's hearing is really the beginning of a long, tedious legal process with the Chief Justice of India and the other 2 justices, Justice Abdul Nazir and Ashok Bhushan, going to be very soon adjudicating the dispute over the ownership over this disputed land?
Well, absolutely, Avantika. It's taken almost 7 years for the Supreme Court to come to this, finally begin the hearing on the objections raised by the three sides over the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court. And so finally today the hearing has begun. We are told the proceedings are on at the moment, and we're told that the Sunni Waqf Board councils are making their arguments. But the important thing is, that the new claimants, the new petitions which have come up over the past few months. One of them is the Shia Waqf Board, which has clearly come out claiming that the mosque was a Shia mosque. It was built by Mir Baqi, the general of Babur, who was a Shia. So this was a Shia mosque and they have the right, not the Sunni Waqf Board. So that is a very important twist in the tale, the Shia board coming out and saying that the disputed land should be given over to the Hindus and the Muslims should be given a land in a Muslim dominated area to build a mosque there, since the two use loudspeakers, and it will be not good to build mosque and temple side by side on a disputed area. Now that's a very key point made by the Shia Waqf Board, which has been latched upon by Subramanian Swamy of the BJP, who is also a petitioner, and he is demanding a day-to-day hearing into the entire matter, and also he is expecting that the matter be sorted out by Diwali.
Okay, Anand Patel and Rahul Srivastav, thank you both for joining us. Some more breaking news coming in.